This is day 33 of building GhostBoss in public. So last night while I was working, I had the show Silicon Valley on. There's a scene where after they got funded, Dinesh and Gilfoyle explained how many engineers they needed to help build Pied Piper. One of them says he could get the work done with 12. The other says he only needed 11 because he's the better leader. So it was a joke, but it's also a pretty good snapshot of how software companies used to be built. You needed different people for the front end, back end, mobile apps, APIs, infrastructure, testing, and then everything else. And while I was working on GhostBoss today, I kept thinking about how much that the world has changed. Today's work touched database engineering, back-end development, infrastructure, security, testing, and technical documentation. In a traditional team, that could involve several specialties and take days or weeks, maybe even months to coordinate, build, review, and validate. Today it was me directing the work with AI. That doesn't mean AI magically makes every decision right. I still have to decide what should be built, review the work, question assumptions, and make sure we aren't taking shortcuts. But the amount of work one person can now direct is completely different. And today, the work was all about safety. We're around 90% through moving GhostBoss from Google Sheets to Postgres SQL. The architecture is mostly there. The next step is making the actual switch. But before connecting anything, I wanted to build something that protects me from making a very expensive mistake. So today we built a set of guardrails around the migration. By default, the tooling connects to nothing and writes nothing. So it requires a correct staging environment, and it rejects production. It rejects test databases being mistaken for staging. And before any future write happens, it requires several clear confirmations. Basically, I have to deliberately prove that I'm pointing at the right place before GhostBoss will move forward. We also created a safe testing system that will let us run fake founders through the new database without using real founder information. And the safety review already paid off. We also found one edge case where a badly formatted production address didn't stop the process as safely as it should have. And we fixed it. Now the system refuses to continue without connecting or exposing anything sensitive. Then we tested the full setup. 19 out of 19 safety tests passed. All 4 reconciliation tests passed. And the execution engine still passed all 34 regression tests. Nothing connected to the database, nothing was migrated, nothing touched production, nothing was deployed. Today's work was designed to stop future mistakes before they happened. And that's what stood out to me. Years ago, work across this many engineering specialties could require a team, a long sprint, and a pretty serious bill. Today, one founder with the right AI tools can direct that work in a focused session. The technology has changed, but the responsibility hasn't. Moving faster only matters if you're still building carefully. The migration is now around 90% complete. The next step is making the move for real, but slowly, deliberately, and with every safeguard in place. Execution over motivation. See you tomorrow.